Alright, hey everyone. So, have another message as always. This message for right now is called Family Matters. So, just to explain some things to y'all. I know that I'm I'm an open book. Okay, I tell y'all basically everything that goes on. There's some information I don't have to talk to y'all about, but I use it as knowledge for y'all due to the situation. So, what I mean by that is this. Even though me and Ye talk telepathic, right, where I can hear his thoughts, he can hear mine for the most part, there are times where there are certain subjects that we have that communication with, that even though he believes what I'm saying in the mind, sometimes I have to do a video so he can actually hear me say it, so he know that his mind is not playing tricks on him, due to these other spirits that communicate with him as well. All right, so sometimes some messages I'm more so directly talking directly to him only, but it's knowledge, it's information that could probably help you in your personal life or whatever like that. So I'm about to have another moment, but I want to kind of break it off in a couple things. So basically today been a rough day, okay? And the reason why today has been a little rough day is because it's like I get notifications in different ways. So again, me and Ye has never communicated directly. I never, other than me watching these YouTube videos or interviews or whatever, music, that's the only way, the same way y'all, anybody else in the world can see stuff, I can see stuff. As in me know him personally as a regular person, like you get to say, hey, how you doing in person, never had an opportunity to do that. No phones, no internet, no nothing, no emails, no DMs or instant messages, no nothing, no type of communication, only telepath. So I'm basically in a situation where I'm just believing that everything that I'm feeling is real. So to the outside world, if you didn't know, you probably sit back and think like she's obsessive. She's sprung out. But it's not that. It's literally God directed me on what is in my life or what is meant for my life, and I just held on to that information. So I go through a lot of it's like I'm a roller coaster ride, up and down, circles and all of that. And even though when I come online, everything looks perfectly fine and stuff, but my emotions go through a lot. But I have to keep snapping out of it every time. Like that all day long, I gotta keep snapping out. Because I have those demonic spirits that talk to me all day long. And what I mean by that is, anytime when I'm holding a conversation with you, or even when I'm not on this internet or whatever, those negative thoughts come rolling in, and I have to go through this moment where I have to disperse those energies or get rid of those energies. So whenever I communicate or I think something, I know it's on the positive side and not negative. So today has been a lot, because even though I have officially passed all my tests, I have had confirmations through other people, through other spirits, through other things, that I have completed all my tests, right? So I'm actually finally fully in the door. The divine God, everyone is excited for me. Technically I have accomplished the goal. From my understanding, they said I passed from childhood all the way up to this point. I passed every test with flying colors. I haven't failed nothing. I've actually got A's, A pluses on every single test, because that's how much I believe in God. So I'm in the door. I'm officially in there. Everybody knows that I officially have the title. It's just a matter of this next step. However, today I've been tested, and normally when I'm tested, I know something is up going on, but I kind of chuck it to the side like it is, and it's another day. So today I've been testing a lot, because the past couple of days, actually, because I'm actually getting to see these people do these witchcraft spells in my face. It's one thing feeling it, it's another thing thinking it, it's another thing how can I say it, prophesizing it. But to actually see these people doing it in my face is crazy. Like earlier I told you about the lady that lived 2 doors down. I went outside to where she was at. She poured some white powder by the satellite, and it looked like it's on an ant pile, but it was weird. And I know me and my son was out there yesterday, and there was no ant pile in that area, but she had powder. It's powder in one area, but in the backyard where I'm at, and then the lady yard that's beside us, there's white powder in different random spots in her backyard, and then going to her to the actual lady house. And in one sense, you'll think, okay, maybe this person is, trying to, maybe it's the ant piles and she's just trying to help out. But then when you actually look at her yard ain't clean. It's like a lot of I got straw and stuff everywhere. So it ain't like she's a type of person that keep her yard up to date. And she got a bunch of cars and all of these things in her yard. So that's how I know it was more than what she was doing. But what it is she was putting a trail there to make sure that something can't get through to her or whatever. But it is what it is. However, it triggered me because the past couple of days, all I've been seeing is everybody putting spells on me. I'm actually watching them do it, like literally, like, really? You right here in my face and you're doing it. You're not even ashamed of it. You're in my face. So, spiritually, it's like, okay, we already know what this is about. Reality, me, is more so like, dang, like people really on that demon time. It's like people really don't believe in God. People really take other people's word instead of praying. Like people really gave up on prayer, and it's sad. So that's why I had to do a lot of videos about, hey, I ain't taking no mess with people, because to see that this is what y'all on, a lot of people on, and the reason why I say y'all is because a lot of the ones that putting the spells on me, they're watching my videos before y'all get them. Do y'all know that I have all my stuff is tapped? Every single thing I have tapped. And I told y'all before, all my computer devices, any device I have, any device my kids have, even my TV is tapped. They can see me through my TV. Yeah, they can see me through everything. And they watch me, like literally watch me. And it's sad. It is. It's sad that people really just watching to see your downfall, but at the same time they're entertained. They loving it because they never seen a person with this type of strength before. Like, there are people in the world that's strong, but to know you have been attacked by so many people, and these same people that have put spells on people, a lot of these folks have passed away because they couldn't handle the spells, and that's just off of one. I've been tortured for a very long time. So basically what I'm saying is, it just messed with me in reality a little bit. So I had to keep putting these messages like, please don't mess with me, because I ain't playing. So basically what that happened, and then there was an issue with Ye. Okay, it's not so much an issue with him. It's more so like a past situation attached to a current situation. So I told y'all, his spirit can jump through time, and there's moments where I can get triggered, but I'm getting triggered by his past self, or I can be triggered by his present self or his future self. And there's a situation, I'm not going to get in details about it, but there was a situation, and it was involving me and someone else. And it was more so like, hey, I want you, but I want this other person as well. And it's not like Kim or something like that. It's nothing like that or whatever. And knowing that I have the opportunity, I could be with him and this other person at the same time. And in the way the world is, it's like I can do what the heck I want to do. That's my business. If I wanted to have a throuple, I could have one. However, I don't want to. You understand? I know I can, but I don't want to. So basically, I had to release myself. I literally had to tell him, like, hey, you know what? As much love I have for you, and as much as I really care about you, and much as I want this to be it for us, you know what? Even if I, we just cool, we just friends, I will be cool with that. And I had this conversation before, but this one is a little bit different because Kim and somebody else had a love spell on Ye. And even though he don't want to be with the person, the spell was still attached. He knew the spell, there was a spell on him, but it was still attached. Now when it comes to me, my energy is very drawing, meaning like it's like a trap, not in a bad way, in a good way. It's alluring. The best way is like alluring. It's like anybody will just want to gravitate to me because of my energy. You'll gravitate to me. And basically when this situation happened, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fully release myself. And I pulled my energy back. I actually pulled my energy back. He still receives it, but it's like I pulled a specific part of my energy back because I want him to know for sure that, one, I'm not putting a spell on him. Number two, that the love that I have for him is very strong, but I want him to want to be with me because he wants to be with me. So I pull that part of me away, so now he can actually feel himself fully to know, like, hey, do I want to go back to the past of who I reality was married to? Do I want this new person, this other person that I'm interested into, or do I really want her, which is me? I had to pull myself back. But what was so crazy is I'm laying down at this moment, like this just happened right before I did this video, and I was laying there, and as soon as I did that, for the first time, my spirit didn't feel like it was stuck to the ground. It's like my spirit just finally floated off, and it made me feel free. It actually freed me. It made me feel free because I wasn't stuck. I wasn't bondage to something. Because the way my love is now, it's like I'm only giving it to who wants it. Before, it was kind of by force. It's like, take it here, take this. I want you. And the best way I can explain that is Family Matters, the TV show. Steve Urkel. It's like the way, the type of love I have for y'all is like how Steve's love was for Laura. Where no matter how mean she was and how sometimes she was there for him and she cared, but at the end of the day, it was so overpowering that she kept running from it. And that's kind of what happened to y'all. The love I had was so overpowered, y'all ran from it because you didn't know how to utilize it, you didn't know how to accept it. But now that picture that for y'all, now just think the energy that was with Ye. Throughout history and stuff, excuse me, throughout history, Ye and me have had a situation where I've always, in the spirit, was attached to him. Like, my energy was always attached to him, and he always ran from me, just like Laura did. And I get it, ladies and gentlemen out here, where you are attached to this person, you love them and you want to be with them, and in your spirit and your heart something's like, this is the one, and you get so caught up in it, but then they run away from you. They don't want to deal with you, they don't want to be bothered by you. And it's like, but in your heart and your spirit something's like, but this is it. I know it is. I know I'm not crazy, I know it is, but the other person don't want it, or they do take it and then they manipulate it. So it's like they love bomb you, give you a little bit of attention, and then run from you and go be with somebody else. And now you over there like pleading with them, like why, where, and who and what and why. You understand? And I have to take accountability in the spirit world, because I can tell you, every time I'm learning more about myself. In the spirit world, my energy, I was attached to him, and I didn't allow him to be free. But even though he had a spell, they put a spell on him, I should have just allowed myself to pull away. Now I did pull away, but that I still was somewhat attached to him at the same time. But this was the first time I actually pulled fully away from him. But not in a, okay, how can I say it? The first time I pulled away, it was out of anger. It was out of anger, and that's what causes the issue. This time, I pulled away, but it was out of love. And I had to do it because I need to make sure that if he decides that this is what he wants, he's doing it because I am who he wants. Y'all gotta understand, like, when y'all look at Family Matters, you have Steve Urkel and then you have Stefan. Alright, let's flip the roles as in a female version. Due to who I am and in the spirit, the way how females felt about Stefan, technically, when y'all look at me, if it wasn't for the beauty spells and the overeating spells and all these crazy spells they put on me, I would have a shape like the female. Y'all seen those shapes that the females of how the girls that Ye had, right? They all was, tucked in and straight, even if they did, majority of them had surgery. Okay, for me, I supposed to have had the perfect body. All right, fit, the perfect body, no stomach, everything was perfect. But due to the spells, it changed a lot of things. I ended up overeating. I went through a lot of different body issues and stuff like that because they put these spells on it. It was a beauty spell. So when they put those spells on me, then they end up got the attention. Okay, so technically I supposed to have been the stuff on. Alright, I'm supposed to have the perfect everything. The perfect spirit, perfect body, perfect everything. Everything was perfection. Okay, to everyone. So that means the way I'm supposed to look, everyone in the world will be mesmerized by me. Okay, and I'm not saying that I'm an ugly person now or anything. I'm not saying I look better than anybody or look less than anybody. But that was the type of form I'm supposed to have. So just know that if you look at how their outer appearance are compared to mine's right now, I'm not saying like I'm overweight, but I got a stomach on me, but it ain't like that. But I got a little stomach. You understand? I'm not no skinny mini. Like I tell you, I'm like a size 15, 16. These females over here like what, size 7s, 6s, 3s, 2s, and 1s. You understand? So I'm over here professing my love, and I'm nowhere near to what Stefan looks like. And one of the triggers I had today was when I saw the picture of what Cardi B had posted. And I'm not saying that the female that she posted was an ugly lady. She's not. Every female is beautiful in their own shape, forms, and sizes. However, due to how I look, it's like that. This is what you about to walk away from to come to this. Is this what you really want? You understand? I can't be that, but this is who I am. Can you accept this with the personality I have? Can you feel like that you can wake up every day to look at this? Look at Steve Urkel every day. I got the glasses and all. Can you look at Steve Urkel every day and be happy? Or do you prefer Stefan? I can't be Stefan. However, I have to acknowledge, due to when I do receive all my abilities, I was informed that I would be able to alter the way I look, meaning that I would be able to go back to my original form. But I won't have to go through surgery. My body will automatically change back to the way it's supposed to look. So the way that they had to get all these surgeries to look these ways, my body will actually go right back to that without doing anything. But at the same time, it's one of the things of you have to accept this now before you can have that. So in this situation, I had to release myself because I need to know if he really do love me for me. Excuse me. I know when it comes to like his personality and stuff, it alarms a lot of y'all, and you probably like, why would you want him? Why would you want to be with somebody like that? You hear what he say? He talk about these other people like this. He talk about these other people like that. Why would you want somebody like that? Well, technically, what he says on the outside is what y'all do on the inside. Y'all ain't no different. He just televising it. Every single thing that he have said. Time for information. Every single thing that he said, y'all say the same thing about someone else, but nobody knows it. He's just being upfront and honest. That's it. And the reason why I trigger y'all is because y'all know this is how y'all feel about someone else. And it's like, dang, somebody telling my secret. That's it. That's it. No matter if it's in the entertainment industry or in the regular world. All he's doing is providing exactly what y'all wish y'all could do. But this is what y'all feel about these folks behind closed doors. A lot of y'all don't like the people that he's talking about. A lot of y'all don't like Beyonce. A lot of y'all don't like Jay-Z. A lot of y'all don't like Kim. All of these people. Cardi B, Playboy, Playboy Carter. All of these people he talked about. Guess what? You want to know why y'all triggered? Because deep down, a lot of y'all don't like them. Y'all don't. Y'all only acknowledge them because that's what the world is doing, acknowledging them. But y'all don't like them. No different when it comes to the outfits for the Ku Klux Klan type outfit or the Nazi symbol. A lot of y'all sitting here getting mad, but a lot of y'all really don't care. That's the thing. Everything that he's presenting, whatever emotion y'all provide, y'all technically feel the opposite about it. But it triggers you, and that's what it triggers, the truth inside of you, and you don't like it. That's it. That's it. And I know. Okay, so you ain't gotta hide it anymore. I know. The way he gets on these interviews and speak his mind and say what he wants, and he's still walking out here freely, it's a trigger because y'all wish y'all could do that. The way he keeps losing money and gaining it back, it's a trigger because y'all wish that y'all could do that. That's it. That's all it is. So when y'all sit back and look at me like, why would you want to be with him? Why would I want to be with you? Why would I want to like you? Why would I want to love you? I'd rather deal with the person that's willing to put the truth in front of my eyes instead of put a illusion in front of me and tell me that it's all rainbows and gumdrops. I'd rather see the guns and the knives in front of me to know, hey, at least this is what I'm dealing with, than get caught up in a situation and find out that's what I'm dealing with behind closed doors. Because once you locked in, you locked in. So that's why I'd rather deal with the truth than the lie. But at the same time, that same truth is for myself. He has to deal with the truth or the lies. So, in this world, man, like, we have to acknowledge ourselves and acknowledge what we feel, what we think, and also be willing to step outside of those boundaries even if people don't understand it. And what I mean boundaries is the boundaries of what the world tell you can do and what you can't do. Y'all see everything about me. I tell y'all every single thing. It's up to y'all if you want to believe it or not. And that's the crazy thing. I'm actually opening the book up, giving y'all a page each and every single day, and y'all still would sit back and say, I don't understand it. But then you have these people out here that give you just the cover of the book and the back of the book with a summary, and y'all say y'all know everything about what that book talks about. So that still comes back to what I'm saying. Family does matter, because it matters about what type of family you decide you want to be in. It doesn't matter what type of family you want to provide that love and source to. Because if you're not paying attention to the family, it matters what happens on the outside. It matters on what the outcomes are. Because there's a lot of families that are destroyed because of falsified information. How many of y'all are in relationships with people that pretended to be something they're not? It's no different than being with a female that is got makeup on and got all of these different things. When y'all see it, got the perfect body, got the perfect image and all of that. But then when y'all talk to her, she ain't got nothing in the mind, or find out that everything's fake on her, but she telling you keep it real. No different than men. How many of y'all men out here, y'all sit back and say, keep it real, be 100. But all you are is a book of lies. So in this world, it's just me. It's not, my thing is this. I'm not out here to try to prove a point. I'm just the point that's proven that this world is real. Well, not this world, but who I am is real. That's it. So that's it. All I have to say on that topic. So for you, Ye, the choice is yours. I'm not begging you. Don't get me wrong. I've had my little moments back in past. And despite the stuff that you did to try to move away, get away, and despite the spells and all of that, however, I'm not running from what destiny has to offer. I'm not going to run from that. And I know that you're about to provide me with a lot of information that's going to make me look at you sideways. That may probably make me want to pop you upside the head, fight you and everything. And I know it. And at the same time, I question myself of why in the heck I'm going to do it. Why I'm allowing myself to sit back and wanting to talk to somebody that I know that did some malicious things to me. Because at the end of the day, it's like I gotta be mindful. When I put these messages out here, I have to be mindful because people are going to start looking up to me if they haven't already. And they're going to be like, well, if she did it, I should do it too. If this person was this and this person did that to me, then I need to stay in that relationship. And so I have to be mindful of those things as well. So I want to talk to y'all on that part. And this go for men and women because there are men and women that are in abusive relationships and different things and stuff like that. And there are things called trauma bonds. So a trauma bond is where the abuser, you end up falling in love with the abuser. The kidnapper or whoever. You end up falling in love with them. And the thing about it is this. I'm not telling anybody to do that. I don't want anyone to do that. The only way I feel like this, the only way you are with someone is because God directed you for that. And not for the issue, but everyone gets a chance in this world to try to make it right. We all have a past and we all done something that may not be perfect to someone else. But if a person has went through the process and they healed themselves, and you have proof that they healed themselves, and you have proof that they went through the process, and God has told you that, hey, this is it, don't pay attention to all this other stuff, this is it, then believe in it. Because no matter if you created an issue, no matter how small or how big it is in the world, when you finally go through the healing process, you want somebody to believe you, right? So you got to be able to give that same respect to the other person, even if you want to be with them or you don't. The choice is yours. Now, if that person don't heal themselves, then you're stuck with that issue. But if God, the divine, if the spirits, they say, hey, this is it, trust it. And that's what I'm doing. May not like what is about to come to me. Whenever it does come, however, I'm self-healing myself before it happens so I can be able to get to the victory. Too close to the door to lose out on all the blessings that I know that's been restored for me. Because I put a lot of seeds out here in this world, y'all. A lot. And it's time for me to be able to receive the harvest of those seeds. And I would want you to do the same thing as well. But don't do it because it's by force. Do it because you want to. Do it because you feel like that's the love, that's the direction you're supposed to go down. As long as you staying in your lane, then that's all that matters. So, don't sit back and judge everybody's situation because you don't know what each situation truly is. And just because some people make mistakes, some people make a lot of mistakes. But if you see a person go through the wire, go through that process like they going through a boot camp and they doing everything to make those things right, and they keep doing everything to make it right, and they're not doing what they used to do, and they proving that they're not doing what they used to do to you, it's nothing wrong in taking a second look. Always remember there always can be another book. So stop holding on to that old book with the dust on it, with the broken pages, with the bent pages, with the highlighters and all these little anecdotes and notations on it. Put that book down. And if someone is providing you a new book, allow yourself to read it before you try to judge it based on the cover and the back of it. Because you'll find out there's a lot more to offer on the inside. Give people a chance with the spirit. Because when people go through that spiritual process to heal themselves on the inside out, you'll be surprised how amazing that story truly is. Then you will understand why the first book was able to have a second. Just remember, none of us Just remember, every person in the world can continue creating books. It's a never-ending story. On however many books God blesses you to create, along each one gets better with time. It's going to taste good, just like fine wine. So, don't keep judging people because you don't understand. Give yourself a chance and actually pay attention and listen to the words that is coming out. So I'm gonna stop it on that for that part. Next part to this thing. In my other video, when I was talking about my sexuality or my gender or whatever like that, I had attached 2 songs. Okay, 2 songs. One by Twigs and the other one by Maya. But apparently the video by Twigs triggered some people. Okay, it triggered y'all. And I tell y'all, when I create these videos, sometimes I can feel people energy before I post the video. And I apologize, but a lot of y'all got turned on. Heavy. I can feel y'all, and it was heavy, and that goes for men and women. So I apologize for my energy. I apologize for my energy, y'all. So one of my other gifts is I can be very seductive. My energy is very, like I said, alluring. It's like the energy that I provide can kind of like seduce you, even though I'm not trying to seduce you. Okay, it's just the way my energy is, and it's like the way I talk and the way that I communicate, and the way that I can look in the camera and say certain things. I think a lot of y'all was getting turned on, and that was when, as soon as the song turned on, y'all got turned on, and a lot of y'all got off on it, and y'all wasn't even touching yourselves. So again, I apologize. I'm not trying to. It's just my energy, okay? And what that mean is my energy. I'm gonna say it like this. I was watching a video yesterday, and this lady was like, your energy is like a love spell. It puts a spell on people, but it's not a spell. It's just my authentic. I'm very authentic, and in this world, it's hard to find that. It's hard to find someone that's being their authentic self, being genuine, kind-hearted, loving, charismatic. I got a crazy personality in so many different ways, and so when you're not used to having that energy and you finally see it, it'll make you fall in love with that person. And I'm gonna tell y'all, and I've said it before, and I'm not trying to put that energy on you, but a lot of y'all are falling in love with me. Okay, a lot of y'all are, and I just want y'all to, first and foremost, my eyes are set on what I want. Okay, and if I don't get that, then I'm done. Okay, because my energy is there. So if that doesn't work, I'm done. I'm just go out here, do what I need to do, and call it a day, and focus on these kids, and that's it. However, when it comes to other people in the world, y'all please be careful. okay? Because I don't want y'all to lose out on the love in y'all life. Remember, my energy is within other people. So if you do the work and fix yourself and love yourself, then you attract that person that's just like you, and you're gonna still feel the same energy. Because if they did a part, then you're gonna feel it through them. So please be mindful, guys. Please be mindful, because I don't want you to make your girlfriends or your lovers or whomever you with, I don't want you to make them feel intimidated or jealous or anything like that. I don't want that type of energy out here in the world. So I'm giving y'all a heads up, ladies. I'm gonna tell y'all same thing. Please be mindful, because there was a couple females that I felt y'all energy and y'all straight. That's how powerful my energy is. Y'all was straight, and I can feel y'all like it. The way it was, the best way I can explain it, I can feel in the spirit. So the way it was off the song, I can feel it's like the way y'all felt is like a vibration over your bodies. It was like a vibration. You felt a sensation all over your body where it felt like you was being touched, but you wasn't being touched. And I'm able to do that. Not trying to, okay? And that does not mean I'm a jump off in the spiritual world, okay? I am not a jump off in the spiritual world. Let me say it again. I am not a jump off in the spiritual world, okay? My spirit is out here within everyone, all right? But that's y'all, okay? Y'all just feeling my energy. It's an energy source. That's it. It ain't me over here like, let me jump in the bed with you. Let me jump in the bed with you. Nah, it's not like that, okay? So let me get that out of your heads. But the sensation, it's like a sensation, it's like a vibration, it's a tinkling feel, and it just feel like someone is like, all like touching all over you. So if you are more connected, the more you connected to me, you can feel that energy. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not out here trying to take over somebody man or take over somebody female, okay? That is not what I'm doing. You just feeling the love of God. So if you go back to church, and when they said in church, having an intimate moment, you just feeling yourself. That's it. Just look at it like that. You just feeling yourself. You feeling your energy. But excuse me, but I'm just let y'all know, the more you love yourself. Now, I'm going to say this. When it comes to kids, I know how to cut that energy off, okay? I need y'all to know that, because I don't want y'all to think, is she over here enticing my child? Hell no, we ain't about that life, okay? I ain't about that life. I know how to control my energy when it comes to kids. But when it's adults, it's different. Y'all, it's something different, okay? I need y'all to understand. And I'll explain that in a later date. But it's something different. But when y'all love yourself, you're gonna feel my energy. And just to let y'all know, and I think I stated this before, my energy is so powerful and your energy is so powerful. If we're close together and we have a thought, y'all might be able to feel it. If you're tuned into the energy of me, you probably will feel, you're going to feel it. It's going to feel like whatever I'm thinking, you're going to feel it within yourselves. And I cannot stop that, okay? So I'm apologizing in advance. I ain't trying to take advantage of your bodies or nothing like that, but it's just who I am, okay? It's just who I am. And that's why these elites and these higher ups love my energy, because that's how it happened. That's why they the way they was. So when you look at all those parties they had, it's because they can feel my energy. It makes you feel something you never felt before. So what's gonna happen is, the more y'all get tuned into my videos, I don't care if I'm just holding a regular conversation, a lot of y'all gonna get turned on. The more you get connected, a lot of y'all gonna get turned on just by listening to me. So again, I apologize. It's not that I'm trying to do that. It's just this is what true love feel like. This is what unconditional love feel like. It feels so good that it turns you on. Okay? So I need y'all to understand that. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, if y'all watch the video, I'm not taking it down, but if you watch the video, yeah, and you start feeling some type of way, my bad. But enjoy it, but my bad. And don't sit back and keep playing it over and over again either. Allow yourself to free yourself, because I don't want y'all to get I don't want y'all to get too caught up in my energy, because if you do, what will happen is you're going to start being stalker mode, and I don't want that for you. And once you become stalker mode, then you're going to forget about your life. So I'm giving you a heads up. Please be mindful, okay? Also, I'm gonna end up getting into my lyric, like my wordplay and stuff is coming back. So I'm very lyrical, okay? Like rapping, music, lyrics and stuff, I'm amazing at it. But what's going on is my reality is still like dusty, okay? It's dusty, but if y'all go look at my posts, y'all can see that I be putting stuff together sometimes, and so eventually y'all gonna get to see the lyrical side of me, or whatever. Also, it's crazy. Like I back in the day, like I would dance, but I would do like a slow dance even to a fast song. But I actually can dance too, and I never done it before until now. So y'all gonna start seeing a lot of that type of stuff too. Because when it comes to music, the higher my vibrations is, when it comes to music, my body automatically know how to dance towards the different songs and stuff. So y'all gonna see a lot of that type of energy as well. Also, like I like doing like artwork and stuff like that. So the more y'all tune in, y'all gonna start gradually feeling my energy, and it will start turning you on. I just want y'all to be mindful. Please be careful. Be careful with the energy. All I say is, if you're out here in the world and you with someone, wrap it up, protect yourself, and all of that. But it's gonna give you this high. It's like it's gonna give you a natural high. It's gonna give you a high that you never felt before. So I need y'all to not be afraid of it, okay? And when I say give you a natural high, you're going to feel like you're high off of life in a good way, and it's gonna be consistent. But like I said, the more y'all watch my videos and y'all see what anything I do or anything I touch, it's like you're gonna feel my energy through everything. So again, please be mindful. Be mindful. Anything else I want to say? I don't feel like somebody trying to ask me a question. Give me a second. Okay, someone is asking me. It's a guy, and he said he felt the energy and it's making him feel some type of way. He's married, and it making him feel some type of way because it's like now he felt that type of energy, and when he has a moment with his wife, he's not getting that same energy, and it's making him feel some type of way. That's why I say y'all gotta be careful with my stuff. Give me a second. I gotta reposition myself. So, all I say is y'all do the work together. So, anyone that's in relationships, all I say is take this opportunity to understand yourselves. Don't, especially as females, females tend to get jealous of another female, especially if they feel that their significant other is interested in someone else. And just let you know, it's not so much that these guys interested in me, it's just the energy, okay? It's just the energy. but you can have the same energy as well. Okay, so in order to do that, you have to start doing the repair. You have to do the self-love. You're going to have to tackle whatever's in your personal life or whatever's bothering you and fix that. Okay, fix that energy within inside yourself. Love the energy of, start loving yourself, because the more you love yourself, the more that you will pull the energy of me out. Okay, you'll pull the energy of me out. So basically what I'm doing is I'm showing y'all how to use the energy instead of stealing the energy. So it's gonna just allow yourself to love yourself. Even if these guys are watching my videos and you see them watching my videos, don't take offense to it. Sit down with him. Sit down with them and watch it together. When you watch my videos, don't watch it as you looking directly at me. Picture yourself. Take the energy and reverse it. I'm teaching y'all how to do it. Take the energy and reverse it. Look at it as if you're looking at yourselves, because I am you. Okay, take it in that stance. If you do it in that, it will help you heal faster, because the more you attach to my energy, the more you're going to start feeling a lot of different things. Okay, a lot of different things. My energy can make you feel powerful. It can make you feel sexy. It'll make your body move in ways that you never thought it could move before. Okay, it's like I'm, like they said, a forbidden fruit. I'm that exotic fruit that everybody been looking for. That's the best way I can say it. I'm that exotic fruit. Don't let this look fool you. Okay, I can show you some things, but you got to find it within yourself so you can provide that energy to the person you're with. And it's not always sexual. It's just the communication. It's literally the communication. But don't allow it to overpower you, but just enjoy it. And again, it's not me personally doing things with you. It's just an energy source. It's like an orb that's within inside you, it's like a little light, a light bulb that's inside of you. And what happens is that little light that's in you, my energy can read what you see. My energy can feel what you feel. It can hear what you hear. It can taste what you taste. All of that. So it's not so much like this of me is inside of you. It's literally like a little orb. It's a little light, but I can understand all your senses. So yeah. But yeah, don't be afraid of it. And that goes for anyone. That goes for people that are the same sex, mixed sex, however. You will be able to tap into that energy the right way. And I can pull my energy away from you at any given time, just to let you know. So if you get to that point and I can feel that you're trying to siphon my energy, I will take it completely away from you. And you will be fiending like you on drugs. And you don't want to go through that. Okay? Because it can screw with your brain. Because that's how powerful my energy is. It can screw with your mental. But like I said, I would talk more about those different things at a later date and stuff like that. But just to summarize, this message wasn't really for y'all directly, but I had to post it so Ye can hear my response to what I was saying, so he can get a confirmation on my energy. Because like I said, even though mentally we can hear each other, sometimes I have to do these videos so he can see it, so he can make sure that what he's feeling and what he's seeing adds up, and know that I'm not playing mind games with him. Because my how can I say it, even if he's been to this moment before in the past, because of who I am, I can always change up my answer at the last minute. And that's the reason why he's the way he is with me, because he can't, I'm a mystery to him. He can't truly figure me out. It's like he loves it, but it scares him at the same time. And so that's why I provide a video, so I can help put his mind, heart, and spirit at ease. Because I don't want him to overthink something or think that I'm playing mind games like everybody else done in his life. Again, the other part to it, again, for if y'all watch those videos, if you watch that video and you see the song and it does make you feel in a sexual way, I apologize again. That's not my intention, but it's the way my energy flows. And if you're in relationships, be mindful. Don't allow it to screw up your lives. Accept it, learn from it, and enjoy it. And on that note, y'all have a blessed day.